Hi there, hope you have a fantastic day today. This lesson I will teach you how to calculate velocity and displacement. There is a PDF file versions on the description below for you to download so you can work with me. Otherwise, let's go straight into it. First one. From home, Julie rides 10 kilometers west to a park. She then rides 15 kilometers further on a bearing of north 30 degrees west to Ella's house. If it takes 1 hour and 15 minutes for Julie to reach Ella's house, calculate the total distance covered by Julie. Part B. What is the displacement from Julie's house to Ella's place? Part C. What is the average speed in kilometers per hour? Part D. What is the average velocity in kilometers per hour? So let me just draw a diagram out first. So Julie rides 10 kilometers west to a park. So let me just draw a reference point first. So she go 10 kilometers west. So start from Julie's house and then to a park. And she ride further north 30 degrees west. So this is the bearing. So 30 degrees towards west. So this is 30 degrees. So we just write E. So this is the reference point. So 15 kilometers. Now the question is asking for the total distance covered. So let me just write this down. So total distance. So she traveled 10 kilometers towards west, so which is 10 kilometers, and then further 15 kilometers. We just work out the total distance that she's covered, okay? So we add them up, that give me 25 kilometers. So part B. So what is the displacement from Julie's house to Ella's place? So the displacement is from Julie's place to Ella. So that is this one here. So displacement. So in another word, we need to find the magnitude of JE and the direction. Because the displacement is the distance with directions. Okay, keep that in mind. So this angle here is 90 degrees plus 30. So 90 plus 30 is 120. So we need to find this side here, which is X. So we have only one angle, so and two sides, so we're just using cosine rule. So the cosine rule is we know that C square is A square plus B square minus 2AB cos of the angle in between, that is C. So if you think about it, so this is C and this is A, this is B, okay? So let me just substitute the value in. So the magnitude of JE is equal to, so A square is 10 square. So it doesn't matter which one A or B, okay? Most important is C, opposite the angle, okay? Just keep that in mind. So we plus 15 square minus 2 times AB, that is 10 times 15, and cos of the angle in between. So the angle in between is 120 degrees. So that is the magnitude square. Okay, so please keep that in mind. So now I just put that on a calculator. So just go 10 square plus 15 square minus 2 times 10 times 15 cos of 120 degrees. So 475. But then magnitude of JE is equal to square root of 475. So that will give me, I just go square root, answer. So there you go, 21.79449 and so on. Because the question didn't specify how many decimal places, we just round up to 2 decimal places, okay? So 21.79. kilometers. So 2 decimal place. Then we need to find the directions, okay? Displacement must have directions. The directions is from J to LR place, so which is start from north, of course. So we need to find this angle here. So this angle here, we can find by finding this angle and 90 minus this. So let me just swap this up. Let's make this theta. We need to find this theta and then we find this angle, okay? So let's say this one here is better. So let's find angle theta. So to find angle theta, so we have two angles. So this is 1 and this count as 1. So we have two angles. So we use sine rule to find angle theta. So the sine rule is sine A over A is equal to sine of B over sine B. So let me just write on here. Sine of theta over the opposite side is 15 is equal to sine of 120 degrees over opposite side, that is x. X is 21.79. And I just times 15 on both sides. So that will give me sine of theta is equal to 15 sine of 120 over 21.79. So that will give me, so just go 15 sine of 120 over 21.79. So that is 0.596. And then theta must equal to inverse sine of 0.596. So that is, I just go shift sine, that is sine inverse, press the answer button. That is 36.595 and so on. So just round up to 2 decimal places we do. So 36.60. So 36.60 degrees. So let me just write this down. So therefore, and the bearing is, so this one here is 36.60 degrees. Now to work out the bearing, of course, this is the angle. So we just go 90 minus that, okay? So I just go 90 minus 36.60, that give me, so I just go 90 minus the answer. So that is 53.40. So the bearing is, so start from north here, so that is north 53.40 degrees west. So there you go. Now part C. What is the average speed in kilometers per hour? So the average speed is the total distance covered over the time taken, okay? So let me just write this down. Average speed. So average speed is the total distance covered. That is 25 kilometers. And the time taken is 1 hour and 15 minutes. So 1 hour 15 minutes is 1.25 hours. Because 15 minutes is a quarter of an hour. So 1.25 hours. So the average speed is 25 is the distance covered over the total time taken. So that is 1.25. So that will give me, so that is 25 divided by 1.25. So there you go. So 20 kilometers per hour. So part D. So what is the average velocity in kilometers per hour? So the velocity is the displacement over the time. Okay, so the displacement is 21.79 kilometers and the time taken to travel is 1.25 hours. So let me just write this down. So the average velocity, I just write velocity we do, is equal to the displacement. So the displacement is 21.79 over the time, that is 1.25. Okay, so therefore, so I just go 21.79 divided by 1.25. So 17.432. So just write 17.43 we do. So 17.43 kilometers per hour. And the direction is north 53.40 degrees west. There you go. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi, I'm back. How do you go? So let me go through it with you, okay? Before I do that, please do not forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't done so you can help me to grow my channel. So let's get into this. So part A, calculate the total distance covered. So let me just draw a diagram out first, okay? So first of all, we know that James is starting from point O and he ran 900 meters east to point A. Okay, so let me just draw a diagram out first. So he ran 900 meters. So this is point A, so 900 meters. So this is the reference point. Then he ran 800 meters north to point B. Okay, so he go 800 meters north. So this is the diagram. So 800 meters. So now to work out the total distance travel, so I just write distance is equal to the total distance covered is 900 meters. We add 800 meters. So that will give me, so 8 plus 9 is 17. So 1700 meters. That is the total distance that James covered. Now part B. So what is the displacement from O to B? So this is O, of course. So from O to B is this vector here, okay? So this is B. And the reference point here, okay, if you like. So now to work out this vector here, OB. So the displacement is the magnitude of OB and the directions. Remember that, okay? Displacement is the distance with the direction, okay? So the directions is start from north, and then this is the angle we're after. That is the directions. So to work this out, let me just work out the magnitude of OB first. To work out the magnitude OB, we just use Pythagoras theorem. So OB magnitude is equal to, so 800 square with plus 900 square and square root of that, okay? So that will give me, so I just go square root of 800 square plus 900 square. That is 1204.16 meters. So 1204.16 meters. So there you go. That is the magnitude of OB. So we need to find the direction. So to find the angle theta, so angle theta is equal to this angle here, because they alternate, okay? Alternate angles in parallel lines are equal. So we just name this angle beta here. To work out this angle beta, this one is opposite and we have adjacent. So we just use twice. So just go quickly. Tan of beta is opposite, that is 900 over adjacent, that is 800 meters. So therefore beta equal tan inverse of, we just cancel that out. So 9 over 8. So I just go inverse tan 9 divided by 8. So that is 48.37 we do. So equal 48.37 degrees. So this angle here is north 48.37 east. Okay. So let me just write this down. So therefore, (1,204.16 meters, and the direction is north 48.37 degrees east. So there you go. Part C. So what is the average speed? So average speed is the total distance covered over the time. Okay. So the total distance covered is 1,700 meters. So let me just write speed we do. Okay. So the average speed is 1,700 meters over the time taken. So the time is 15 minutes. But then 15 minutes, so 15 minutes to convert minute to second, we know that 1 minute is 60 seconds. So to convert that, we just time by 60. So 15 times 6 is 90. So we add a 0, so 900 seconds. So divided by 900. So I can just cancel this. So that will give me, so I just go 17 divided by 9. So that is 1.89. 1.89 meters per second. Now, last one, we need to work out the average velocity. Now, velocity is the displacement over time. So therefore, it will have the speed and the direction. Okay, keep that in mind. Let me just write velocity we do. Okay, velocity is equal to the displacement. So 1,204.16. So 1,204.16 over the time. So the time is 900 seconds. So that will give me, so I just go 1,204.16 divided by 900. So that is 1.34. Okay. So 1.34 meters per second. And the direction is the direction of the displacement. Is 48.37. Okay. So which is, therefore, the average velocity is 1.34 meters per second, and the direction is north 38.37 degrees east. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got all of them correct. Bye.